morning, everyone. It's so good to be here with you this morning for our morning meditation. My name is Reverend Scott Olson. I'll be guiding us in the meditation today. So welcome those of you who are here, and also those of you who are online today. It's so good to have you here joining us. And so today is our last Sunday of July, and we have been focusing on a theme all this month, all 5 Sundays of this month, of choosing freedom together. And so we have an opportunity today to know freedom more fully in, as, and through our lives. So let's go ahead and go within. So wherever you are, however you find yourself this morning, maybe in pajamas, maybe not, go ahead and find a comfortable position, allowing whatever you're sitting on, maybe it's your bed, maybe it's a pew here at Ahia, allow that to support your body. Feel that support in your body. Maybe feel the support of the ground under your feet, if that's comfortable for you. And as you are ready, I invite you to close your eyes and allow the world around you to just melt away. To melt away into the nothingness that it truly is at a spiritual level. We allow only that which is spirit to be our focus right now in our minds. We allow only that which is the divine to be known by our minds as we allow that divine energy to guide us within. And so as we go in, I invite you to follow my voice down. So you take that staircase down through your mind and into your heart. And as you arrive at that very ground level for you, we open the door, and there we see a life that is spirit as the truth of us. We know it fully and completely as us, and we allow it to move through us, and we allow our intuition to let us know whatever it is that Spirit is calling for us in that still, small voice inside. And so focusing on our breath, we breathe easily and effortlessly, allowing the breath to go in and to go out. And whatever is the natural rhythm for you. We allow Spirit to guide us as we are here. And I know that since Spirit is everything and everywhere present, that anything that we know, anything that we have in our own mind is also there in the mind that God is, in the one mind God is. So I invite you to just ask this question of your higher self this morning. What is it that I need? What is it that I need today, right here, right now, to know this life that God is more fully as freedom in my life? What is it that is within me that is a barrier to my own freedom? What is it that I can let go of, that I've been holding on to, that is a barrier to my own freedom, to the freedom that Spirit is as me and through me. For we know that Spirit shows up in our lives as we know it. It expresses back into our lives as we know, as we believe, as we think, as our intentions are. And so if there is a blockage, it is not from Spirit's side. It can only ever be from me. And so this morning, I look for that with ease, with grace, knowing that no matter what it is that Spirit points out, whatever it shows me, there is no shame, there's no blame. There's only an ease and a grace in my life. And if the barrier inside of me that is holding back freedom in my life seems to be very large, that's okay. I invite you then to ask Spirit, what is the one thing that I can do next to help move that barrier out of the way? To allow that barrier that is within me, the belief within me, the thought within me, to just dissolve a little bit. And as we do so often with Spirit, when we ask that kind of question, we ask for it to be easily known to us. For me to be informed in a way that I can clearly and easily see the truth. That next step is easily shown to me. And so we listen to that still, small voice within and allow our intuition to tell us whatever it is that Spirit needs to tell us for ourselves. Whatever we need to hear from Spirit to allow that belief, that thought, that obstacle to be dissolved just a little bit more. And so now, I would like to go ahead and allow that light that is Spirit to fill me up, to fill you up, to full and overflowing. And with that light, what I would like to ask Spirit in this moment, and maybe you would also, to let me know the feeling of freedom. To let me know what that truly feels like in my body, in my mind, in my soul. What images come up for you that describe freedom for you? Maybe it's the air blowing through your hair. Maybe it's the view of a beach. Or standing next to a redwood tree. Whatever that image is for you, let that image come to you easily and naturally. Allow it to draw all the meaning and all the inspiration for you, for your life, so that your own mental equivalent for freedom, this way that we see ourselves living in freedom and through freedom and as freedom, expands, becomes larger, encompasses more and more and more in our lives, so that we see freedom more easily and naturally in all of the everyday activities of our lives, so that we resonate with freedom, so that we know freedom is our birthright. So now I invite you to just anchor those two thoughts in. The idea of what it is in your life that is the next thing for you to work on, softening, easing, dissolving, that is your own barrier to freedom. And juxtaposed to that, an image, a way of being, a thought, an understanding of freedom more fully, more completely in your life. And I invite you in your mind's eye to merge those two things. Instead of them being separate, allow them to be one and the same. Knowing that the only thing that will overcome anything that is not freedom is freedom itself. Just like the only thing that will overcome hate is love. And so we use the power of the freedom that Spirit is to overcome any obstacle in our mind around freedom. We allow it to penetrate fully and completely into our awareness. We allow ourselves to know this freedom at the very soul level, at our heart, as we sit here in this meditation, open at the heart level to the divine. And so now I invite you to come back up, to start coming back into this room, fully aware, fully awake, fully knowing. And I invite you to bring along with you today both of those things. What was the obstacle? And what was the key? What is the absolute idea of freedom that is fresh in your mind? And as we come back into this room, fully conscious, fully aware, fully present right here, I also invite you to just take all that you have been with in spirit and allow it to move outside of you. Allow the love and the peace and the joy that are pure and unaltered from that pure, fresh spirit spring of love that God is at the very center of your being, allow that to just come along with you into this room. And for those of you at home, allow it to come out into whatever personal space you're in. And we envision that as a white light that just pushes and pushes and becomes larger and larger and larger as it pushes out from us. And it fully and completely fills this sanctuary, fills whatever room you're in with love and peace and joy, so that I know that the people who come into the room next here at this sanctuary, the people who are coming for service, feel it. Feel it as they step in. And for those who come into your home, wherever you are, they feel it too. And in that way we support each other, we support our community, we support the world. And for knowing that, I just say life and God are good and very good. Thank you for joining me this morning. And we will begin our service in 4 minutes. I'll see you then. Thank you, and namaste.